Hi guys, welcome to Daddy and the Don. Today we're going to be having a look at Liverpool versus Chelsea this weekend, Saturday afternoon kick-off in the Premier League. Joining us again, Chelsea fan Chris McMahon. Hi Chris, thanks for coming on mate.
Afternoon Phil, how are things going? Good to be back.
Before we start on this week's game, we're just going to recap the Arsenal game. Obviously we spoke last week and you predicted a 1-0 win. We're expecting Arsenal to perhaps bounce back and show up for the big game. Obviously that didn't happen, one-sided affair. Dominated from start to finish. What were your thoughts on the game there, mate?
Yeah, recapping the game, mate. I was so disappointed Arsenal didn't play well because I'm a Chelsea fan, you want to batter them, but they were poor. And to be honest with you, I was more frustrated with the fact that we could have scored more in the second half. We seemed a bit rusty or very slow in front of goal. Plenty of chances, and obviously Leno made a great save for Lukaku's header, but let's face the facts, we should have scored a few more goals. I mean, obviously had that good chance for Rob Holding at the end, but would he have changed things? I don't think so. And, 2-0, I think flattered them, to be honest. And, I feel sorry as being an Arsenal fan, mate, being in big trouble this year. So, yeah, happy with that. 3 points away. Normally a tough place to go to. So, yeah, it's a good start to the season for us. So, yeah.
So, Lukaku scored on his debut. Impressive all-round game. Dominated that back four. Scored another goal on debut. So what are your thoughts on his performance, how he's going to go for the rest of the season and the shape he's turned up in from pre-season?
Yeah, I must say with the Lukaku situation now, I wasn't jumping for joy getting him. Obviously, I know we needed a striker. And then when Haaland's name come about, obviously you get all the hype with him and, what he's going to do for football in the near future and that. And obviously, when we come out there, we had a big rejected. We always had that sort of thought we was going to go back in for him. But hey, listen, Lukaku looked great. He absolutely dominated the Arsenal defenders. And some of my biggest concern for him was obviously when he's at his back to goal, he really, what I've seen in the past, he struggles to control the ball. But he was so good at getting the ball close to his feet, knocking it, passing it off. I mean, the first goal is an example. Holds the ball up, bam, puts it through. Mount goes across for the second goal, wherever it was. But when he held the ball up, put the ball back, the ball went over to the right, and it goes. So if we can do that more often, yeah, great. Look, it's only against Arsenal, but if we can do that more often, especially against the bigger teams, we're in for a really good season. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with what I saw. But it's only one game. We need him to show up in the big game, which is obviously coming this Saturday.
So obviously moving on to this weekend, bit of a tough fixture compared to what you've started with. So how do you see this one going? You've got both teams won 2 games, 6 points from 6. Both scored 5, both yet to concede. So is this truly a 50-50 sort of heavyweight clash, or do you think one of the teams should be a clear favourite here?
So there was a lot of talk through the off seasons that Liverpool won't be able to regain their form that obviously when they come second they won the league. But let's be frank about it, they're still all their world class players there. They're back with the fans, and when obviously a lot of football players will tell you playing at Anfield is a very, very difficult place to go to. I'm expecting it to be a very, very tough game. Granted, just neither of us have conceded yet. Both scored the same as you've said. It's going to be a tough game. And they've got some world-class players with Salah, Mane, if they're connecting well together. Diego Jota, little Harvey Elliott, who's going to be an absolute star for them. And that's sort of the back with Van Dijk. And I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to seeing that clash between him and Lukaku. That could be pivotal to who wins the game. But I'm expecting a tight one. It's meant to be very, very cagey. And maybe that little bit of quality will be the difference to who wins the game. But if you give me the chance to take a point now, I'll take it.
So with that being said, mate, what's your score prediction for this game?
So these are the sort of games that when I'm predicting for Chelsea, I don't feel confident with. It's not the fact that we're not playing well, because we are. We're European champions. We started the season off well. Obviously winning the Super Cup too, but it's a very, very tough place to go to. And as much as Liverpool haven't played hard teams, they've done the job and they've been pretty convincing. And all, the COP and all the fans around Anfield are going to be absolutely buzzing. A big team are coming into town. Liverpool know they've got a point to prove this year, because a lot of pundits have put them third, maybe fourth, but they haven't really put them as competing for the title. So thinking of all this, moving forward, I'm going to go for a I want to say a 0-0 draw, a ball draw, but I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. I'm going to go for Lukaku to score for us, and I'm going to go Sadio Mane to score for them. So Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1 is my prediction for this weekend.
Okay, thanks for your time, Chris. We'll see how that pans out for you. See you on the next show, mate. Take care.
Yes, buddy. Cheers for having us, and I look forward to speaking to you after the international break. All the best. Have a good weekend, guys. Cheers for tuning in.